guys, welcome to episode 6 of my weekly comic book reviews. The first series I'm going to be reviewing today is Batman from the New 52. The whole story behind Batman is that there's allegedly this Court of the Owls that is just kind of a nursery rhyme in Gotham, and nobody really takes it seriously, but the more Batman's getting involved in it, it seems like the Court of Owls is actually a real thing that now wants to kill Bruce Wayne. And he doesn't really want to believe in the Court of Owls. He speculated before when he was a child that the Court of Owls are the ones that actually killed his parents. And so he doesn't want to believe that these people are real. He thinks it's just something else. Well, everyone else is kind of thinking that this thing is real. I'm really liking this series. I just read it last night, actually, and I couldn't put it down. I really love it. If I had to say any complaints about it, it's that I don't think the art's fantastic. There's some right there, if you could see. I think most of the time it's pretty solid. It looks pretty nice. I think other times it's really overly simplified, and I don't like that. My brother also mentioned this to me when he was reading it, and he said it is dragging the main storyline out just a little bit. Things are happening in the first two issues, but the third and fourth issue especially, you could tell they're kind of stalling because not much is happening. I think the story is going to get really interesting really quickly. I'm really enjoying this series. I think it's really cool. You get to see a lot of the Bat family together. The next one I'm going to be reviewing is Daredevil Yellow. Daredevil is kind of doing his usual superhero thing, and he's narrating the story through letters to his dead girlfriend, Karen. And this pretty much goes through him graduating college, and him starting his law firm, and him even meeting Karen. You're just going through him becoming Daredevil, him fighting villains, and him just starting his career as Daredevil, pretty much. I also really like this one. I think it's really sad, though. It's really depressing. The narrative's incredibly sad. He's talking about how much he loves Karen and all these things he wished he would have done to save her. And because the story's told in such a way, you're very anxious reading this. I know I was, because Karen keeps getting into situations and you're like, this is where she dies, this is where she dies. I would definitely give this one a read. The more I'm reading about Daredevil, the more I'm really liking him as a character. I really like Daredevil. I think he's such a cool character. He's so tragic, and apparently, like, everyone he seems to fall in love with dies, and it's so sad, and, like, how he continues on doing what he does is beyond me. The last and final review is for Why the Last Man. This was recommended to me by Scrap Fossil, I believe, and I think a couple people have recommended it to me before. Males are completely wiped off of the earth in, like, a single second. And now just women exist, and Yorick, who is the last man, allegedly. It's funny, because I think people would automatically think, oh, women are going to lead a peaceful world and all this stuff, and it's actually it's very much in chaos right now. You have these people called the Amazons who literally burn off one of their breasts so that they can better fight people. They're really crazy, and they hate men, and they find out that Yorick's alive, and they really want to kill him. All Yorick wants to do is find his girlfriend, who was in Australia. His mom is a representative, so he goes to the White House to find her, and you realize there's a lot of conflict with the government going on at the time. Pretty much everything is in turmoil. Again, love this series. The art's nice, simple, but I enjoy it. Yorick's a little cheesy. He tends to tell a lot of stupid little jokes, but I think he's a good character as a whole. There's a lot to like with the series. There's a lot going on. Definitely, if you haven't already, but I'm sure you have, read Why the Last Man, because it's absolutely fantastic. All I have to say for now, I will put up a vlog on Saturday, so see you.